G'day, I'm Evan and welcome to Gaming Yo-Yo. Joining me on the show this week, it's Matt Stewart.
Hi, thanks so much.
Naomi Higgins.
Here I am. They didn't want me back, but I came back.
Yeah. They said you couldn't do it, but she did it anyway.
Who's they?
Them.
The boys in the wall, they still think?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you brought it up.
They're my haters. Boys all hate me.
Wait, so, okay.
Look at me now.
And Ben Russell.
No, we don't do that.
Ben?
That we do. Yeah,
Russell?
that's great.
Ben Russell.
Sorry, I don't watch this show.
Have you guys
anymore.
noticed
Gotta get
something
that.
different?
Your moustache is gone.
That's right.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
It's really weird.
Yeah.
you
I don't
look
think it's that weird.
Do people say that it makes me look younger?
Yeah.
without it or with
yeah.
it?
With it. Without it.
Yeah. That's usually true of facial hair.
Isn't that funny?
That's very
Yeah.
funny.
Imagine a 10-year-old with a mustache.
Oh,
How old do you reckon he'd look?
Now that's funny.
12?
Maybe.
12-year-old? I've seen 12-year-olds with mustaches.
Good one.
And what do they look like? 15?
They look pubescent.
I call them
is what they
sir.
look.
Hello, sir. As I respect all my elders, as you all know. And that's
Yes.
how I want to open the show as well.
Hello to all the sirs out
Hello
there.
to all the gentlemen older in nature. Which is a naked man in the bush.
Yeah.
Right.
So you, naked boys with mustaches, you call sir.
Yes.
Okay.
And wait. No! I've been tricked. You've tricked me with your clever wordplay.
Our pin promo was
Got
over
him.
now.
Hey, Evan, we got him. Wrap it up.
Call the cops.
Is that all we're here for?
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Daddy's
Ben?
coming home.
Our pin promo is over now. It's not February anymore.
Shoot.
It's just by a.
Isn't it? I thought it was.
It is right now.
Oh,
No,
what day
we're-
is it today?
It is
Why? It's
Friday.
Christmas. Oh.
The date.
The 28th?
Yes, it's the 28th, and tomorrow's
That's
the
right.
29th.
What do
It's
we-
a leap year.
I feel like I have to do something tomorrow.
Why? What do
You
you
Because
gotta
it's the
marry your
29th.
uncle or something?
Oh, finally.
No, you gotta propose to your uncle. Women
Okay.
have to propose to their.
Okay.
What did dudes
Watch
have to
out,
do?
Uncle Andrew.
Well, they have to be proposed to by their
I'm
nieces.
coming.
We've
They
all
don't
got a
have
role
to
to
do
play.
much.
I don't want that.
Anyway, there's no more opportunity. No more opportunity for pins.
Don't see your niece tomorrow.
I'll avoid her.
Thank you to everyone who did sign up to the Patreon and will be getting pins.
Ben, is that
I,
your vape?
No, it's the smoke machine.
No, I don't have a mustache anymore.
So you don't vape anymore?
No, I still vape like a demon, but
I don't get it.
I don't know. There's nothing to get.
Anyway, I wanted to say that I'm very blown away by all the people who did sign up. It was a big month for our Patreon, so I'm really
Amazing.
excited for everything we have in store for our patrons in the next little while.
That is true, Evan. I was seeing Evan the other day, and
You were seeing him?
I was seeing him.
What was he like?
Oh,
How did he
majestic, so good.
Yeah.
There
Was
was
it
a light
morning?
shining just through his
What sort of day?
freshish haircut. Do you notice that?
I did not notice
Yeah.
it.
I reckon it. Don't you reckon it kind of looks like a Roman centurion? If
you
I'm
go-
saying that right?
Do you go to the barber and say, make it look exactly like how it is right now? And they're like, there you go. Done.
Snip in the
They
air.
love him. They see you coming a mile away.
I get the same every time, if that's what you mean.
I did not notice.
No?
What do you call it? You go Ganav the Evan.
No.
We give you all this attention,
It's just a
Ben.
short back and sides is all it is.
That's a short
Yeah.
back and sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like these days.
What do you...
That's
I touched
changed.
it because sometimes short hair feels fun, but that
It's been a week,
That didn't.
so I was like this last week.
Feels like,
Like
the hair
this?
of a
Like this, but shorter.
feels like the hair of a corpse.
How do you... What do you mean?
It's like my great uncle's open casket.
I want to thank the patrons that signed up this past week. Joe
Oh
has
yeah, I was seeing Evan.
yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
sorry, please
right.
continue. Yeah.
And he was sitting on the computer just looking like starry-eyed as
Really?
the counter ticked over.
Look what you've done.
Can you do a little act, like a reenactment?
Oh, it was like 3 new Patreons, 4 new Patreons, and yeah, it was actually really great.
Do you know how I know that that is an accurate depiction? Because it looked like you were an alien pretending to be human.
You are coming in hard.
Joe Haslam.
I take off the mustache, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The
that
mustache was a little blanket of kindness, and now it's gone.
Now it's gone! I'm a smooth boy!
Little snake.
Yeah.
Sam Coates and Jacob Coates. Assuming they're related, but
Are they related?
we had 2 Christian Sanchez's that were unrelated, but we have Sam Coates and Jacob Coates.
Wow.
They signed up, I think, on the same day, so maybe they're.
Christian Sanchez.
Yeah. That was an anomaly.
Yeah, it was
Was.
very strange.
That is amazing.
I thought it was an admin error.
Sam and Jacob, they sound like Mennonites.
What's a Mennonite?
They're people that have shunned technology.
Like the Amish.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I see, yes.
Thank you,
okay.
Ben.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm actually a woman and I.
What?
I'm actually a woman and I believe that everyone has their right.
They're right to what?
Life.
So,
I would love to help you.
Joe, Sam, and Jacob, you'll be getting your pins. That's it for pins.
The intro normally goes long.
No, not normally.
Okay.
This week, we're going to take a look at Zombie Army 4 Dead War. But first, what do you think of this? The artist responsible for sculpting Spider-Man's video game nipples has revealed himself to the world this week in a couple of interviews with Fanbyte and Kotaku. Xavier Kostolny talked about what inspired his work and finding that balance between what's sexy and what's distracting.
That is always the challenge with the nipple.
You know, it's a real slow. We're in a deeply slow period of gaming news.
Yes. So
There are.
Okay, this is important to some people, Ben, just because it's not important to you.
No, I agree, but the news is so slow that Kotaku editor was like, I want you to do a deep dive on Spider-Man's nipples.
yeah.
Okay?
And not only Kotaku, but Fanbyte and Polygon as well covered this.
Yeah.
It's called a viral tweet. Learn about it.
We expected Sony would be releasing some details about the PS5 by now, and we've got nothing.
This is.
Want to comment?
Yeah, the PS5 is, it's everyone's waiting for it, and we can't wait.
Yep.
I could feel his head just go completely. I didn't even see him, but when you said PS5 in his direction, I could feel
There's been a
it.
PS4
Yeah.
Fucking
and a
hell.
PS3
You gotta stop.
Yeah.
because the PS2 was big.
It was
So
big.
was the PS4.
Was it really? Yeah.
I mean,
no.
some would say it still is.
Yeah. Well, that's why we can't wait for the next one.
This group of 4 people.
Can you have FIFA on that?
Oh my god.
Yes.
We will.
Yeah, you can.
This is. It's an interesting insight into character design.
If I could just, really quickly, sidebar,
Sure.
Matt, what do you think sort of will set aside, make Xbox get sort of an edge over the PS5 this year?
You're still making Xbox?
Yeah.
And that's like GameCube 2, isn't it? Xbox. Is that right? Xbox, I think that's the one made by Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think Bill Gates, as a real game head, he knows. I mean, it all started with Microsoft Golf. Looks like you hit a tree, Jim, And I think from there, they just went from strength to strength with Microsoft Minesweeper. Was that one? And Solitaire, I think, was in their suite of games,
Yes.
as they call it in the industry.
So strength. What would be the strength after that?
Well, I mean, the range.
Are you going to mention anything on Xbox?
Yeah, that's where it's all been heading.
Okay.
I think they're gonna launch Xbox soon.
What's it going to be called?
Oh, well, the first one was Xbox.
Correct.
Yep.
And then I think there was like Xbox X or something.
Nope.
Xbox 10. Xbox 360.
Yes,
Yes.
that was the second
Oh,
one.
well, fucking hell.
Yeah.
And you know what the third one is called? The current generation.
Oh, the current one? Oh, 720? No.
Yeah.
Oh, 1080. That's a
Close.
pixel thing, isn't it?
No, it's
No.
the Xbox One.
Oh, well, what the hell?
And then the Xbox One X was like the more
Xbox. Well, I
powerful
mean, that was so
version.
close to what I
Yes.
said. And what
What's
sets
the
it
new one
apart?
called?
It really seems like they have no system.
They don't. You won't.
Yeah.
You're not guessing.
Xbox? Is it? They've used letters and numbers. What else? Where do they go from there?
But I mean,
color. Xbox purple.
Oh, you're very close.
Actually,
Wow.
it was first branded Project Scarlet.
That's what I
Yeah.
meant. Scarlet. I actually have.
That's how unimaginative
purple Scarlet.
Microsoft is with naming things.
I was reenacting the meeting.
I reckon they did. This guy showed up from sales and marketing and was just never played Xbox in his life.
You've done letters. You've done numbers. It's time to do college.
Johnson, I love it. You must be a gamer yourself.
Yeah. Microsoft Golf, love it. Yeah, it's in the short stuff.
Promote this, man.
The new one is called Xbox Series X. So you were there before.
Yeah. So I basically get it.
This
You
is
did.
the new
You
one.
basically get it.
The new one.
Yeah.
They've called it Series X.
Yes. Yeah.
I was not up to date with that news.
Does that mean they're gonna?
This is
I would have stopped them.
this is news that, you know, if you were to be a regular panelist on a gaming related show, I mean, it's kind of
No one, I don't give a fuck about Xbox, and I never fucking will.
good answer. Yeah, good rebuttal. I think that'll actually do a good job at silencing a lot of the haters.
Does that
Those
mean?
boys in the wall. Shut up!
Because they're calling it a series, that mean there's going to be heaps of different ones?
I think they're moving away from this like console generation sort of thing, and so
Yeah.
they're like this will it'll be
More like PCs.
yeah. I don't know. I'm confused.
We're here to
by
talk
it.
about nipples, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Why are we talking about gaming
Sorry, you're right.
Spider-Man's
Right.
nipples.
Yeah, I can't even see him on this picture you've given us.
Yeah, he didn't
They're
have to do that.
small.
That's part of it, right? If they were huge nipples, it would be distracting.
Yes.
They have to fit in with the rest of the body, right?
Yeah.
I can say I was not once distracted by Spider-Man's nipples when I
didn't-
played this game.
Did you see
Yeah.
him? You saw him?
I don't know if I saw him shirtless.
I didn't even look
I didn't
at
seek
them.
it out.
He said that nipples can be horribly detrimental to the production process.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just look at Batman Returns.
Yeah.
I guess they do slide over the
Batman
muscle.
Batman Returns.
The Arnold, the Schwarzenegger one.
No, that
Yeah.
was Begins.
Batman and Robin.
No, Batman and Robin. Right.
The
Batman
Clooney
Begins.
one.
The Clooney one
Yeah.
had nipples, right?
They had nipples, yeah.
Yeah.
On the suit.
Release the Clooney cut.
On the suit?
Is that a thing people say?
Yeah. on the suit.
Yeah. No nipples
Yeah.
on the suit.
Why?
Well,
What the hell?
Why?
Yeah,
the
well, I think
hell?
it's so they can slot in. You can't create a perfect seal unless
It's why
they don't know where to go.
Perfect seal.
You know, on your bat suit.
why women's
That's one of the
armor.
dumbest questions I've ever.
It's why women's armor in video games is just like huge boobs.
Is that the boobs are part of the armor?
Yeah, you gotta slot them in. They like stunk.
They look like that too.
Yeah.
If you see those characters without bras, the boobs just go.
And they put it on like stung. That's fun.
Yeah.
Is that part of the game?
I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Depends which-
part of Xbox Series X.
Oh, that's where the
Yeah.
triple X more like.
so, but what he's saying there is that it makes sense because because they do cloth simulation, so essentially with a shirt or something, they'll be digitally draping that over the
nipples?
The nipple. The
Will you
bottom.
see the nipples
Digital.
Well-
under a shirt?
I think this is.
digital.
I think this is why. I think this is why it can be a problem because you're draping it over their body, right? And so the nipples would sort of stick out, and the fabric can get caught on it.
On the nipples?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
I
what-
can't tell you the amount of times I've played a game and I've been like, that shirt would have got caught on the nipple.
Well, no,
and
it
don't try to
doesn't-
tell me.
No, it doesn't happen
That
in
it
the
wouldn't.
games because they've overcome it as part of the production process.
This is funny because I've been playing, for the first time ever, I've been playing The Sims.
Yes.
And I know that I used to make fun of The Sims quite a lot, but it's actually quite a good game.
Why now? What is going on?
Is it
don't
because
know.
it's free on?
I must have just been
PS
going through
Plus
some
or-
depression.
No, you
yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, it's on
You
PS
did get it
Plus.
free.
Yeah, I tried that, and then it was like $2 on PC. I found it.
wow.
So I was like, boing. And then I wanted to.
Did you get that mod?
No, I couldn't find the pube mod.
After all that,
No, okay, I'm getting to this. So there's no dynamic pube system.
He wanted to see Sims with pubes.
Yeah.
Are they all
But-
shaven?
I found out that
there was
you
never
could
any
do
hair at all.
bongs. You've got to. There's a mod now that you can do drugs in The Sims,
Wow.
and so I wanted to be a writer and get addicted to cocaine and do bongs all day.
Cocaine and bongs.
Cocaine and bongs, can you imagine? Right? Just what a fucking maniac. Okay. And in my hunt for this mod, I found that the internet is awash with nipple mods for The Sims. I
Wow.
think there are more nipple mods for The Sims than there are people playing The Sims. It's
Wow.
like for every one person, there's like 5 or 10 nipple mods on the world. They're like kind of like cockroaches or things like that. If you see one, there's like a family
Oh,
of
I
nipple
thought you meant
mods.
their nipples look like cockroaches. I
I'm
guess
sure-
if there's enough mods.
I'm sure there's a mod for that. You know what I mean?
Is that what do you mean?
People are spending a lot of time doing coding for nipples. That's what I'm trying to say. So
Because Sims don't have nipples, do
no,
they?
Sims don't naturally have nipples. So you've got to put the nipples on, which is a disturbing sentence.
yeah. It's a tough thing to get right. It
Yeah.
seems.
And so The Sims, while fun, is a game for perverts.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyway, that's probably who this is for. Because I think that the nipple modding community is actually, one of these sub communities, sort of subculture movements.
There's
I
a
don't
silent
think that's
majority.
who this is for.
I think it's absolutely for those people.
I think this guy is struggling to not make it for those people. He wants it to be normal nipples and not
Yeah.
pink.
Well, I mean, that's all what these nipple people want. They want to normalize the nipple
Well,
culture.
then why so many mods?
Because they're trying to make a movement, you know
Free
what
the
I mean?
nipples.
Free the nipples.
mods.
They want to free the nip, yeah.
Free the mods.
Yeah. Personally, I don't really, nipples don't do, I have tiny nipples.
Do you?
Yeah, I really identify
Can you
with
show 'em?
Spider-Man. No, I can't. I'm not going to show it, but my
We're
nipples are...
past that sort of time where you just
We saw
show
your
nipple
feet.
on.
Yeah, you saw my feet. That doesn't mean... What, you're equating a foot to a nipple? What, are you crazy? What, are you insane? Do you feed a baby boy with your foot?
With your male.
Do
You
you?
suck milk from your foot? Oh,
No.
I'm just saying, yeah, exactly.
Do
So
they
check
lick
your-
the toe cheese off your?
Oh, God.
Sorry about that one.
Well, get over it, everyone. Ben's not going to show his nipples.
I'm not going to show my nipple.
We can
I
just sit here and imagine how tiny
already
they
had too
are.
many people jaying off over my fucking feet.
Well, that's your problem for doing free feet pics.
Yeah, well,
You're an
they're going to
idiot.
have to sign up to my OnlyFans from now on, you know?
That's good.
Yeah. Ben's feet.
Stop giving away something you can get money for, man.
Does this make you appreciate?
I've always got socks on.
Does this make you appreciate the game's development process a bit more?
No.
You can see how
This
much work
does
goes
not-
into the little details.
Yeah, but that's not my
Literally.
problem. What do I care?
Literally? What do you mean?
His nipples are tiny.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at his whole makeup. Let's not get bogged down in the nipples. He's got a rockin' bod.
yeah, I mean, and that's something
He's
that
Spider-Man, though. Like,
that's something
Right.
that Xavier worked on as well, was the muscle detail and stuff, and making sure that he's got to look. He's got a beefcake was the word that he used.
But he's not a beefcake. He's like slim cake.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too
Slender.
over the top. It's a
Slender,
balance.
yeah.
It's a
yeah, like a
balance.
Bruce Lee body.
He's toned.
Yeah, because you got to in the
Love
suit.
that.
He's got to look, slim. I get like sleek in the.
Yeah.
suit.
Is
Like
this
if he
what
was
you
buff,
like?
Yeah, is that what you look like?
It's not what I look like. No.
No, is it what you like?
What?
If you had to choose between a Tom Holland type and like a
Right.
Chris Hemsworth,
I would go
Yeah,
Tom
okay.
Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland.
what about
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
you? We'd all choose.
I'll choose Tom.
The
We're all
Baby boy.
Team Tom.
Yeah.
He's not a baby boy. He's
No,
a grown man.
He's a grown man.
Feels young.
But like Thor in a Spider-Man suit would look bizarre.
Too big.
Like it's too big. Yeah.
It's too much.
So
For what?
Imagine being confronted with that many muscles.
What do you think I'm asking?
You know, just what would you rather?
In a Spider-Man suit?
Yeah.
Oh. I was doing more of a general would you rather.
My answer remains the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the
All
same
right.
across
We
the board.
all like toned men. I'm glad we settled it.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about toned men?
They're versatile. You know?
Yeah.
Are you versatile?
I'm not a toned man. No.
That's not what I was asking.
He doesn't know. Happy Mardi Gras, everyone.
Is this
This is a gay thing.
right? Well, you wouldn't believe it, but I googled what does top and bottom mean this afternoon, and I think versatile was the third option.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of serendipity is this?
He just learned it today.
This is a fucking
watched
great
it.
moment for you.
I feel like I've embarrassed myself today, and that's not what I came here to do.
No.
I came here to talk about games
Yeah, that is true.
and nipples.
Can I just say that we have not talked about a single game?
Well, how about we resolve that right now? Zombie Army 4 Dead War came out a few weeks ago. It's a third-person zombie shooter with a familiar twist. The zombies are Nazis, but with but with Hitler banished to hell, the zombies have lost their purpose. Or have they? Let's take a look at the trailer. That was a look at the trailer for Zombie Army 4 Dead War.
Wow.
This is it's a zombie shooter game, as you can tell.
The first
here.
of its kind, I believe.
No, there's been
Yeah.
zombie shooter games before.
What?
But not Nazis.
This is it's
I've never seen a game with Nazis in it.
no, there's definitely been games with Nazis before.
I watched
Name one.
this German guy do a
keep it
playthrough, and there were these two German guys playing it and then discussing it, and they were calling Hitler Adolf Schnitzel, and it was,
Okay.
they were laughing a lot, which is making me laugh, but I didn't really follow anything else. But it looked like they were flaming them up.
Yeah, flame them up. They're all the zombies. They're all
I think I talked for quite a while there, and then realised that you were all having a different conversation, and then I was too far into it and I kept going. And I apologise because that was a real
no,
dog
it's okay.
act.
I mean,
No offence.
Okay.
To
I
Okay.
personally, I can't talk for these two, but I accept your apology.
Thank you so much. man. That means a lot.
I don't. But that's okay. We don't have to be friends. It doesn't matter to me.
so.
Oh,
I'm being real.
nice to be on the other side. Huh?
You said he had the hair of a corpse like 15 minutes ago.
We were past that.
We're friends again. So it's a
He didn't apologize.
Didn't I?
That's funny.
Oh well.
so it's a lot of
Look.
shooting things. There's a lot of they're just they're zombies, right?
Well, yeah, you said that already.
Yep. I think a standard zombie rules apply.
What are the rules?
Can you be more specific?
Shoot them in the head.
Shoot him in the head?
Yeah, you got to headshot these.
And they're
Okay.
classic slow zombies.
Yeah, well, it's there's a bit of a mix. I guess they're all Nazi zombies, right?
It's cool that you got to shoot him in the head.
Somehow you do have to shoot them in the head, or you can burn them up or whatever. That applies too. I don't know if they're all like right-wing extremists that have been reanimated. Is that what's?
You can call them Nazis.
They're literally Nazis.
What are you saying?
Listen, there are a few red
Right-wing
apples.
extremists.
Well, they're Nazis.
Yeah, but why are you saying right-wing extremists?
Well, I'm trying to work out what's going on here. Maybe.
With Nazis?
Well,
Like with what happened in World War II?
You're still trying to figure out if they sort of had a point.
yeah. I mean,
No, he's just, we're on YouTube and he doesn't want to alienate his audience.
Smart.
Look, they have a different political ideology. I don't really want to make a judgment on whether that's right or wrong.
But
They're
Evan,
Nazis. They believe in something at least. Is what I'm just saying. Is that what you mean, Evan?
yeah, it is weird coming from the guy with the flannel and the cold chiseled t-shirt.
Very progressive band.
Yeah,
I don't
they
want to
are.
be elitist, but you are not setting a good example.
For what, the working man?
See, now I did it. I'm a fucking piece of shit.
anyway, so this is a spin-off.
But Evan is okay with Nazis.
When did I say that? I'm not okay.
Whatever you say.
He
after
called them
Evan said that.
extremists.
That's what we call a deflection, Evan. Deflected.
Not okay with Nazis. They're
Finally,
When did,
someone says it.
when did you come to that point of view?
I've always felt this way.
Really?
Yes.
About Nazis? Wow, look at that.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, is Hitler just flying?
So Hitler is sort of like a supernatural being.
Wait,
in
is this in your mind?
No,
Is
Would
this
you
where
call
you
him a
hold him?
superhero?
there is. So I've come into this game. I haven't played the other games. In this, there's a trilogy before this that I haven't played. So it's actually a spin-off of the Sniper Elite series. I don't know if you're familiar with the Sniper Elite games.
Yeah.
I played them before. I didn't realize this was connected.
Oh,
right?
really?
So when Sniper Elite, then there was a Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army game.
You're right.
Then there was a sequel to that, and then there was the Zombie Army trilogy, and so this is a sequel to that, Zombie Army.
I quite
4,
like that.
Dead War.
Are they all
Sniper Elite
Nazis?
4 was quite a good game.
No, they're not all Nazi games necessarily. The Sniper Elite series is a World War II
Fun
game.
It's a fun one. Have you played that?
Yeah, and this is the mechanics of all of these are more or less the same, like
Yeah,
the way
right.
they play, right? So it's that third person. It's got less of a focus on obviously the stealth aspect of Sniper Elite isn't there, but it's still the sniping action is the same. It also inherits the what is it, the X-ray kill cam that it does. So if you get a headshot from a distance with a sniper rifle, it gives you this great gory slow motion sort of bullet time thing at the bullet going through, and you get the X-ray shot of the going through the zombie's skull, through their brain, and out the other side. And if you line up a
Seen
couple,
it. Sorry.
okay, if you line up a couple, that's great because then it goes through one, then it goes through another, and that's always
And it's just in slow motion.
yeah.
So this is the
So you
same.
can create your own cutscenes.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun.
So this is the same developer.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, all the way through, and self-published as well.
Evan,
Yeah, right.
it says in my reading
Yes.
of this, it says that the resistance defeated zombie Hitler, cast him into hell,
Yes.
but the dead rise once again
Yes.
with greater hunger than before. But I thought zombies don't eat food.
They eat brains.
I think they hunger
Yeah.
for...
Psycho?
Yeah, I think they hunger
eat
for
people.
brains.
That's right. That's one of the key things, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why
Living-
humans are afraid of them usually.
But
Yeah.
why? So why did they cast Zombie Hitler into hell? Is that what you do with zombies?
I suppose
cast them
so.
into
Well,
hell?
this is what I'm saying. I haven't played the trilogy, so I don't know the story.
You don't know the lore of heaven and
Yeah.
hell.
Do you think people watching are going to be sort of learning a lot about this game and what it's all about?
I hope so.
Yeah, I think they are. I am. I'm learning a lot.
Do you need to play Zombie Army Dead War 3?
No. No, you don't. I mean, the story's pretty loose. It's not like
Yeah, right.
You kill zombies.
you kill zombies. The bulk of it is
You
killing
kill
zombies.
some guys with conservative views. Is that the right thing to do? Who knows? Evan?
Yeah, we don't
You don't
know.
seem to have an opinion.
No.
Okay, there might be
There-
a few bad apples in the zombie sort of conservative horde, but you know, they're patriots.
They are. Yeah, they
Sure.
are. Who says that eating brains is wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Who says that?
That's actually brain racist.
But that's a separate thing anyway, right? Like they weren't. We assume they weren't eating brains before they were.
You don't
killed
know
and
that for
reanimated,
sure, though.
But they were Nazis when they were killed and
Right.
Right.
So you're sort of diet shaming them a bit, aren't you?
Thank you.
Do you think they are maintaining a political discourse while they're zombies?
I think they're
Or do you
just
think-
holding on to whatever they, believed when
So
they were
you're saying that
humans.
zombies are incapable of growth?
Well, I mean, they're dead. But
Actually,
I don't
no.
know.
They're undead.
Right.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, that's always confused me. Can you talk me through
Checkmate.
that?
Okay, so
Greenies.
alive,
Yep.
death.
Yes.
What's deader than dead?
Undead.
Undead.
Undead is deader than dead.
It's not alive, but it's not dead, but it is not dead. But it's not alive.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Can't say it any clearer than that.
I get it now.
Do you know how if something is not believable, it's unbelievable?
Yeah.
If something is not dead,
It's undead.
it's undead.
But that's alive.
but you're not undead.
No, but it's not alive because you can't class it as alive.
This.
We did it.
This.
That's
It's a
pretty clear
sub.
now.
It's a sub genre
Yeah.
Of dead?
of state
That's
of,
not-
of organic.
The way you've
State.
explained it
No.
Entropy.
What?
isn't
I'm just
clear.
saying words.
Plasma.
The way you explain it isn't clear. It
Ripping.
isn't confusing,
Muscles.
but it is unclear.
Tension.
I think that's what makes it so good. You know, is that unclarity.
Sounds really clear.
Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. What you have is, hordes of zombies that are coming at you. And
Are you okay
gotta-
with?
So
just
you'd
calling
kill them if they
zombies?
were climate activists, is that what you're saying?
Well,
You said it doesn't matter.
Well, I guess what they're doing here is that.
So-
Look, if you're
They were climate strikers.
if you're going to create a game that involves killing lots of things,
Yeah.
you have to make the thing something that morally we're okay with killing, right?
Like zombies.
True.
Like zombies.
Like
Zombies. So zombies
Nazis.
are on the one hand are definitely something that you can kill. Nazis
They're coming
also,
at you.
Nazis also okay to kill, and so you guys.
Well,
You're
not
saying-
anymore,
Are
apparently.
you saying it's okay to kill Nazis, Evan?
In the context of a video game, yes. And
Okay, on that same logic, then I would like to see a sort of a horde mode zombie game, but they're all. Or
Do you think the
a previous callback from this show.
That's someone I think the international viewers might have heard of. Do you think the internationals would know?
this is
All getting cut.
We've all played zombie games before. This
I played
It's-
The Last of Us, and it was too spooky.
right. Okay. So this is the other kind of zombie game, right? This isn't like Silent Hill or Resident Evil, right? Like this isn't scary at all.
They seem to walk pretty slow.
Yeah.
Is that Hitler?
No, that's not Hitler. No, that's just a zombie with a flamethrower. Easy mistake to make.
They look the same to me.
Nazis.
Hitler and a zombie with a flamethrower.
Wow, that's so brave.
Hitler's got the mustache.
I don't have a mustache.
No, not Hitler.
What's the?
That's why I
That's the end of it. People
was
keep
tired of
getting
people
confused.
going,
Hey, Hitler!
yeah. Dude, that was actually not cool.
You're
That's what they
hiding
say.
a Hitler mustache.
That's the
with a little
discourse
bit
in 2020.
Yeah.
What's the spiny reptile zombie?
Oh, they're
Lizard.
what are they called? Creepers or something? I don't like them. They're fast and they go on the ground.
Right.
Yuck.
That's why you don't like dogs.
Yeah. Hard to shoot. What was I saying? This isn't a spooky zombie game. It's really arcadey. It's like if you played like the Call of Duty zombies mode,
Yeah,
or
like a horde mode.
or yeah. Well, and this is like this has a horde mode, which is just like that, or like Left 4 Dead, that sort of thing, multiplayer or solo. But it also has the campaign, which does have a narrative, and you're playing through that, which is what I spent most of my time playing. I really don't like the horde mode because it really stresses me out.
Sorry, I just saw Hitler's
Yeah.
big face in the sky for the
Yeah.
Yeah,
first.
Hitler's face in the sky.
Like the Lion King.
Everything.
Sorry, you were saying.
I don't like the horde mode. I don't like those sorts of games because it does just stress me out. Like the waves.
I love a
system
good
and stuff.
horde mode, sometimes.
Yeah,
Not for me.
Is
Yeah.
Space
Very
Invaders the
overwhelming.
original horde mode?
No.
No. Not at all. Nothing to do with it. Not at all related.
Not at all.
Horde mode.
Could
That's
not-
when you think about it like that, isn't it?
Could not be more wrong.
Horde mode is where you're stuck in a sewer or underground. I don't know some
Yes, like the
confined
space.
space.
Yeah.
And it goes wave 1 approaching, and then like a dozen zombies show up, and you got to take them down.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
What was the first horde mode ever?
Uh,
A horde and pavilion.
Gears of War made it popular, but I don't know if they were the first ones.
yeah, I don't know.
Once Gears put it in, it all
Was it?
really just took off.
Do you want the answer?
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior on Game Boy.
That was the first ever horde.
Game Boy.
It's survival mode or horde mode.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, there you go. You learned something.
I'm a
Yeah,
game.
we learned something.
Gum Cube.
So I was playing through the campaign, which is okay.
Yeah.
Is there a story?
Yeah, there's a story. It involves. I mean, it's pretty loose, but yes, it involves.
Who do you play?
Some Russian guy with a ridiculous accent. The accents are over the top. The whole game is over the top. I don't know if that's
Are you sure it's not
being
just
clear.
legit Russian?
I actually don't know.
Because if it is, that's what you just said is a bit of an issue.
Yeah, I'll check.
They're
that.
Russian. Who cares?
Yeah.
Wow. No one wants to say anything to that.
No, we don't want to get fucking hacked.
Oh yeah,
I love
I'm sorry.
I love Russians.
Oh shit.
Love Russia, love Russians.
But
Love
yes,
Russians love my identity.
But yes, it is. The campaign mode. There is a loose story, but basically, it comes down to just taking down zombies.
Wow.
And it is quite arcadey. It's got the whole, you shoot them in the head, you get combos, and there's like, ding ding and points and rank up, and
Gamification.
yeah, it's gamified. They've gamified killing Nazi zombies.
Yeah, well, it's a game.
Yes,
So it checks out.
it all makes sense. It all goes together.
No, but there's like that over gamification usually in most games now.
Leveling up,
Yeah, you
getting
gotta
new skills.
level
Yeah.
up. You unlock some, bullshit paint or outfit.
Yeah.
Outfit.
Yeah,
So you can unlock new weapons. You can unlock.
it's the same in literally every single game.
yeah.
It's just a
Skills.
part of
You get skills. I mean, I've never gotten to a point where I'm getting skins.
Oh man, you gotta get skins.
I've never gotten that many points.
You never got skins.
No.
Well, there's so many
I usually
games.
make it 2/3 of the way through every game before I even think about
What about
skills, and then I just got the
Spider-Man?
30.
You've unlocked skins.
Yeah, with that one I got 28 points, and you can get a new skill for every point, and I didn't realize until 28 points in, and I was like, this game's really hard. And then I went and bought 28 skills.
And you get some skins?
Maybe,
Yeah, you definitely did.
but I do remember the game being a lot easier after I was playing it properly. They never teach you.
Sometimes, Evan, it feels like you and I are the only people who play games.
Oh, sorry that I describe playing a game and
that's
you
fine.
don't, and it's not good
No,
enough.
no,
for you.
hey.
Do you know what it is? I don't play enough games for. I will sit down with other people who game more than me, right?
Yeah.
And they'll start playing a game, and they just instinctively know which buttons do what is missing, where to go in the frickin' menu to look for stuff, and I don't.
Yeah, well, I mean that's
I
fair.
don't know.
Some games are really complicated.
Yeah.
I'll often get lost in
It's about the journey, not the
It's
destination.
called gatekeeping.
Don't game
Give me a
explain
frickin'
to
tutorial.
R7, please.
No, I'm not. Gamers only.
this. I was reminded of like House of the Dead, the arcade sort of
Oh, yes.
that sort of thing, except obviously it's not on rails. And Serious Sam as well, which is another arcade game with
Does he look like that?
the Horde mode. Serious Sam.
That is so upsetting.
Isn't it?
It's
It
weird.
looks like prosthetics.
You look younger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a bit strange.
I'm 50 years old.
It's got like there's stuff that doesn't quite make sense. Like there's zombies that there's suicide bomber zombies, like there are in Serious Sam. Like the
It is
guys-
important to know if you are a suicidal zombie that there is help. There are zombies that can help you.
Yeah. These are like kamikaze. They've got explosives strapped to them, and they run at you. So you got to take them out, obviously,
Why?
because they'll kill you otherwise. And
That's the
similar
thing.
to like the Serious Sam, running guys that just.
I
scream
don't
at
know
you
who
with bombs.
Serious Sam
Play
is.
Serious Sam.
No.
That's
You love Serious
Don't want to
Serious
know.
Sam. It's a fun game.
It's
Sounds
Whoa,
the
you
same as
said
this.
That's my catchphrase.
Drink.
Um,
I'll drink.
It's so weird. Do you think Hitler would have had any idea that one day he'd be a video game character?
Look at here he comes.
he's in so
What's
many.
he doing?
He's in so
Such a
many.
wild
Why?
idea that he's a video game character.
Yeah.
Like Yoshi and Kirby and Hitler. What
Yeah.
a weird group. Has he ever been in Smash Brothers or
Dear
anything?
Diary.
It's time.
Yeah.
He could make an appearance.
Does he have a speech
Dear
impediment?
Diary.
Oh, it's
These are my
German.
last moments before the Allies storm my keep. I just want to say I wish, put me in some video games. Okay, I just want to be, I dream of one day that fat, sweaty people will play me and do microtransactions. That's his real.
So we won.
Nefarious.
He really
So
was
won.
Hitler.
Get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Won. And we let him. We stood by
Yeah.
and watched it happen.
Well done, Hitler.
My spirit
Cut
will.
that.
Cut that, put it out
I
of the
not want that available.
Well done, Hitler.
Do not. Do not. That cannot be taken
You guys
out
got a
of
lot of
context.
power from just this episode.
Yeah.
You can really do some extortion.
It does get a bit samey, but
No.
but just because of what it is,
Same.
same. But then you get
Why is Hitler floating in the sky? Why is he? I can't every time I see him. It's insane.
Why
it's
is
weird.
Hitler
Yeah.
floating in the sky? Someone tell him to come down. I love that
Thank
John
you.
Denver song.
Sometimes you hear a song and you're like, oh, this speaks to a deep part of me. And that's how I felt when I heard Ben Russell sing Why is Hitler Floating in the Sky?
Ben Russell's cover of John Denver's Why is Hitler Floating in the Sky? Tell me why. Oh, why is Hitler floating in the sky? Oh, why?
So it can get a bit samey, but it does. It kept me.
I hate how much Hitler talk is in this episode.
Why he keeps coming up?
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Not our fault. It's Zombie Army 4 Dead War's fault.
Yeah, that's true. Please continue.
it sort of kept me playing with things like weapon upgrades and different enemy types come up and that sort of thing, and so that makes it a little bit more interesting when you're playing through. And it's like, he's got a flamethrower.
And that double circular saw thing that guy had? That
Yeah.
was cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they give you.
What about the zombie sharks? Did you get to them?
Yeah, that's like a trap thing that I guess is someone else has made or something. But there's a few things like that where like you can shoot it and it spins and that like generates there's one that's like,
But someone else must have made it.
well, I guess so. You're just going through the world like it's
Just
not
picking
Someone
it's
in the
not
world
a naturally
banned.
existing
Oh,
phenomenon.
okay.
It's a built machine that someone I guess has
contraption.
made, a contraption. Yeah.
Who made it?
Well, I don't know. And maybe it's explained in the previous games. But you can like shoot the thing and then the blades spin and that generates electricity and that turns it on. And then like there's one
Turns
that
on the shark.
in one of them it turns on the shark. The shark just goes vrr, vrr, and takes out zombies. There's one that attracts zombies
Love it
to
when
it
sharks do
like a mosquito zapper thing, and then blows up. So that's a handy thing to have around.
You can use landmines.
Yes, you can. Yeah, they give you way too many landmines.
Too
You're going
many.
around. What do you need that many landmines for?
Blow up land. Just off the top of my head.
they're just not that useful. I kept getting the electrified.
Do you set them down as
things.
like a trap so someone can walk over it later?
Yeah.
Right.
So you
But-
might not even
So you got to
see it
know
happen.
where people are coming.
Well, we're talking about zombies, but I mean, it's all sort of happening.
They're not even people.
Well,
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think they're past that. But like, I found grenades are useful. You've got a bunch of zombies coming, chuck a grenade at them. See a bunch of zombies coming. You don't want to go over, plant a landmine, run back here. Like it's a bit too cumbersome. And also planting the electrified tripwire things. Like sometimes they can come in handy when it's like,
You stealthing.
you're stealthing.
If it's stealth.
There's no stealth in this at all. But if you're there's some parts where you're defending an objective, right?
trying to
There's one
contribute.
where so there's the bridge controls, and the zombies are going to go destroy the bridge controls. So you got to protect them while it raises the bridge, right? And so you can put
I've
down
been
the
there so
the
many times.
You can put the electrified tripwires down, and that's there's a strategic situation where you can use landmines and stuff. But generally, I don't think they're all that useful. But it just keeps giving them to you. It's like swap your frag grenades for a landmine. No, thank you.
Well, don't pick them up.
So I did.
Well, there we go.
But
A happy ending.
but in some of those, I could have used more hand grenades.
Sounds like you hate this game for giving you options.
10,000 landmines.
It didn't give me options, it just
It's
gave
a
me-
grenade. Isn't that
You want
ironic?
less landmines. That reminds me of someone called Princess Di.
What?
She wanted less landmines. She did quite a lot of work for NATO and the UN.
Oh, like old and
Please cut
Do you,
this.
do you look up to Lady
This
Di?
episode's over this.
Do you see Lady Di as a hero?
Luck.
As a hero?
Yeah.
No. I
No.
I think we're good. I think we've done a lot.
You trying to quit?
No,
Oh, you think this is good? Is what you're saying?
no, I just think that while the last few moments were a train wreck, Through no fault of your own, might I say, Evan.
No, I didn't bring up
Mostly
Princess Di.
you. That was you.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely know. I know that I did it. Okay. Okay. I won't say that I'm the sole contributor to this cranking train.
Okay.
Anyway,
So,
who else is dead?
Mandela. Nelson Mandela is dead.
yeah.
But
But the Mandela effect suggests that he lives on in all of us.
no, that's not what the Mandela. That is not what the
that
No, Matthew.
Ah,
That
yes.
is not what the Mandela effect suggests. The Mandela
Agree to disagree.
Mandela effect is an excuse for people being dumb cunts. Oh, I got this wrong. Must be intersecting timelines.
Maybe we should wrap up. I mean, is this?
I don't think it's going to get better. If that's what you mean.
Is this your sort of game? Is this the sort of thing you're interested in?
This?
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
No.
I'm just relieved that the graphic is gone because it was really hard to concentrate when Hitler's face was coming up once a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I
Do
don't
you
know how
like
it's-
it?
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's a deep buy for me.
A deep buy.
all
Deep
right.
sale? Is that what you
Deep
said?
south.
Yeah, I think this is too expensive. This game for it to I think for me anyway, because I don't get that much out of the horde mode because I find it so stressful.
Why is it between $50 and $80?
Well, there's lots of different editions you can get of this game, right? But it starts at $50 US buying from the Epic Game Store, which is at the moment, what is that, like $70?
Australian dollar
Yeah.
at an 11-year low.
Yeah, the exchange rate makes that particularly unappealing.
Grim.
It's so it's like that brings it to like AAA pricing, which is like it's not. I just don't think it's. Maybe it's it's like I think if you can get it on sale, it's quite fun, but I don't think it's like.
So would you
$70
say it's a deep sale?
Yeah, that's I was agreeing with Matt there.
Thank you. He's not cutting it out. Nice try.
Before we wrap up the show, we have a Patreon question, of course. The top voted question this week is from Paul Barbie.
Well done.
Long-time supporter, long-time watcher of the show. He asked, what was the original concept for Gamey Gamey Game and how does it compare to the show as it currently stands?
Well, Evan, surely you can answer this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. So I guess it was the original concept of the show. It's not hugely different to what it is. It was, it was always supposed to be a comedy show about games.
You did want to talk more about games, though.
Well,
How much bullying did you imagine?
I didn't. No, the bullying was something I didn't anticipate, but it's very much part of it now. I thought that we would have to because to talk more about games, not bully. Because I thought that if we're doing a video games show on YouTube, I thought that people would hound us for not talking enough about games.
Those 3 people came and went.
Yeah.
They made their comment once and have never. Who knows if they stuck around?
Yeah, I thought I didn't even when I originally kind of was early planning on making a show about games because I was interested in it, but I'm by no means an expert on it, and I thought that I didn't have the credibility to host something like this without just getting bashed in the comments every week. So I didn't even, and I didn't really do much on camera before this, so I wasn't considering hosting it, and I was looking for someone who I kind of knew, who was kind of like a comedy person, who knew about games, who could host the show. And after a while, just sort of...
I said no.
The lesson here is no one is qualified for or deserves anything, so you should just do
Yes.
what you want.
Yeah. So I...
Do you ever regret becoming the host of this show?
no, I don't think I regret it.
Was it always a
I
panel
thought it'd
of
be more
4?
clear
What?
cut than that.
Was it always a panel of 4 people?
No, it was originally panel 3.
And who?
That's why the desk is in 3 sections, and Naomi has to
wow.
straddle a beam in the desk there. The person, whoever sits there, there's a
Love
beam
that
in the
you
way.
use the word straddle.
Oh, is that not... Well...
Like my legs that are split so far apart. When really
She
it's a
had to-
thin panel of wood. I mean, I don't sit with my knees pressed
She had
together.
to splay.
Greg Larson...
Just know that under this desk, I am splayed.
Greg Larson
Do with that what you will.
He pointed out how small the desk is. It is kind of small, and it was built for 3.
Yeah.
And we did a pilot episode with me and Dave Callan and Jess Perkins.
Oh.
Who?
Me,
Prank.
We did
Very good prank.
Thank you.
because I didn't know if the show would work. I didn't know if it would work having because Jess is not so much of a gamer, and Dave Callan is a huge gamer, obviously, and I didn't know how that dynamic would work, and I hadn't hosted something before like that, so I did that pilot as a test, and it was maybe like 17 minutes. It was a much shorter show.
Have you ever seen
Wow.
that? You should put that up on the Patreon.
Yeah, maybe.
You haven't released it?
No.
Look how
Who was the
embarrassed
first
he is.
episode that you put out?
Who was the first episode?
Who was on?
Matt Stewart
Oh,
Really?
was on the
Wow.
show.
Yeah, and
with
Callan
Dave Callan and
Demi.
Demi,
Demi,
Lardner,
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
We did the first
It was about
two.
Tekken 7. Yeah. So the show's gotten longer. Do you remember any other differences? It looks a little bit different, but
Dave Callan used to do a stunt at the end.
that only lasted one episode.
Ah.
Then we cut that segment.
You used to.
Once. Once.
I
there's
don't
an
know, to be
extra
honest.
TV.
There's more TVs.
Two more
now.
TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 more TVs.
Were the
There's-
lights always here?
The sticks were, but there were only 4 of them. Now there's 8 LED sticks. There's
We're really thriving.
That's your Patreon
there's
dollars.
5 cameras instead of 4. That is the Patreon dollars going to good use.
Crane.
There's a crane. There was a crane initially when we did the show, but this is a 12-foot crane.
Which we need.
Which we need in a room this big, yeah. That was a smaller crane to begin with. Anyway, so there's a few technical changes, obviously with.
Beck's on full time now. You didn't used to have people doing this at the start, I don't think.
No, I think I originally did like spreadsheets or something, but yeah, I think we pretty quickly developed into this idea of having a cheat sheet with the information on it.
Did you put these out? These
Yeah,
feel like
they-
so much work for only us to see.
No, these
They're
go
on
out to
the
the
Patreon.
Patreon. The Patreon.
And I-
people can see this.
Very rarely read them.
Sometimes I read them for chat points.
I always
Yeah, I like the
read
chat
them every
points.
time and
It's fun
enjoy
information.
them.
Yeah,
There's some great chat points. What do you reckon about all the upgrade systems?
yeah. So
Just an
that's-
example of a really good chat point.
But
You
like,
could play with friends. What's your excuse for not having friends this week?
yeah, they're good chat points.
Would J. Jonah Jameson appreciate nipple pics of Spider-Man?
Probably. Yeah. Jameson.
He's the editor.
But Beck wrote this, wrote this article, and which nobody sees except it.
If you're on the
It goes
Patreon.
to the Patreon. So if you're on, jump on that, obviously. I think I've
87, in cricket, that's the devil's number.
87.
Yeah.
So we're 87 episodes in. That's it's
crazy.
changed a bit. It's the main thing is I think the biggest difference is I originally intended for the show to be like 15, 20 minutes long, and it kind of started out that way, but now it's ballooned out to
3-4
an hour.
hours, right?
Yeah, which we edit down each week. But
Also, Ben and I are on it now.
Yeah.
so
All
a more
the time.
more consistent panel. Because it was, if you end up with a different panel every single week, it can sort of change things up a bit each week, and I think it's harder to
Yeah,
sort
it
of.
can affect
You
your
wanna-
ratings, just like Channel 10's The Project.
Yeah.
Carl Stefanovic back on today.
You don't want the B team.
Yeah, you don't fucking want to get on the. Oh no! Where's Waleed? Where is he?
Hamish!
No!
His name's Hamish.
I like Hamish.
The other guy.
Anyway, I hope that answers your question about how the show's changed from the original concept. Someone suggested we should do like a Q&A episode. That'd be kind of interesting.
That's fun. Let's do that.
Yeah, then we don't have to talk about games.
Then we don't have to talk about Zombie Army 4,
Yeah.
Dead War.
That'd be fun. Let's do that sometime.
It's a really slow time in gaming.
It is.
the moment.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
our fault.
Gaming,
It's not our
it's,
fault.
it's going to get really interesting in March when we go on break. It's going to be really, it's going to be great. You just wait. If you have a question you'd like to ask, jump on the $10 Patreon tier, and you can also vote for questions as well. If you don't want to, come up with a question, but you want to influence which one gets answered.
Sometimes that's all you want.
That's all. Sometimes you just want power. If you're on the $20 tier, you get a thank you at the end of the show because you want to be a top patron. So big thanks to Adam Giambattista, Alan Mulhall, Amy G, Ben Lovett, Cameron McGorris, Jonathan Gujaratney, Chandler the Bakerman, Christian Ford,
Christian Sanchez.
Chris Sheeky, David Cunningham, Dale Ball.
Speak up, Dale Ball!
he's on there. He's on
Is that
the
their
Discord.
real
He's
name?
chatting.
Dixie Dean 17?
Look, Dixie Dean 17, I assume.
Look at
That's
this rip.
so
That's
cool.
their birthday. That's a good rip. It's
fine.
It's a real
Great
good.
rip.
Drew Peisner, Drew Schiller, Eric Stacey, Jack Mufati, James Kammerman, Jamil Nawaz, Kylie Jones, Lachlan Chapman, Matthew Ryan, Mystery Santana,
Wow.
Nathan Bauer,
Good rip.
Nesta Guiharo, Paul Barbie, Rawasaw,
Oh my God, there's so many.
Rikkonen.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
it's gone. I told you, it's blown up.
It's going to take half
Look
the
how
show.
happy you've made this boy. Look at this?
I will be so crushed when
Next month,
next month when
after
everybody.
the pins come.
We'll send out all the mugs and pins and everyone will go away. Scorzilla,
After the pins came, everyone left.
Scott Chapman, Sean Frucht, Soph Waldron, Stephen Burke, The Business Gamer, and Zach Steinbecker. If you want to hear your name read on the show, that's the $20 Patreon tier. You get that, and you get a mug as well.
Or send me $15.
Or Naomi's offer of the $15 readout is also still current. Go to patreon.com/gamergame or
read out anyone's name.
You know what? I definitely have DMs, but I've just been slack.
Oh, you haven't been checking your DMs?
Yeah.
Have you checked your PayPal balance?
No.
You could have just taken people's money. Like
That's
a
the
real
risk.
gamer girl.
That's why I'm a fake gamer girl.
That's the risk. At least
I
we're
get
through,
nothing out of it, actually.
at least through Patreon, there's some accountability there. And
I refuse to be held accountable for anything.
if you want to see these guys at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, not Naomi, you're not doing a show.
No. Fuck that.
But if you want to see these, Matt and Ben, the Comedy Festival, I'll put the links in the description. There's several shows amongst them.
How many shows are you doing?
22.
No, how many different shows?
2.
You're doing
Bro.
live Dougal on
He's doing
podcast.
4. Boom.
You're doing 4.
Twice as good as you.
What is that?
He's doing the grub. He's doing little scams.
You're doing Little Scamps live? That's sick. You're doing Funny Lady.
The walking tour.
And the
Dick Griblet.
Griblet.
Yeah, with Reese Nicholson.
That's a
But
one-off.
yeah, so 4 shows, but none of them include any effort.
What?
Right?
Funny lady.
The funny lady, she has to walk around.
I mean, you just walk and say,
an immersive
say dumb,
theatrical-
say
Material.
dumb things, and everyone laughs at you because you're very funny naturally. You don't have to work at it at all.
Wow, you've grown some. This puppy's grown some teeth.
If you're in Melbourne, check out the link in the description. We'll put that in with all the
That's
details for the
6
shows. You can
shows.
go buy tickets. There's so many shows, and so many of the other panelists from the show are doing shows as well. So go check
Melbourne
out your
comedians
favourites.
love to do too much.
Yeah. If you enjoy this show, subscribe to the channel. We're over 5,000 subscribers now. It's very exciting.
We hit $5,000, baby.
Yeah. While you were away.
Oh.
Coincidence?
You can tell your friends about it. You can jump over to the
That's a real
Clips
Ben
channel.
Russell comment.
Well, I did. You can jump to the Clips channel. You can share clips around and
Oh,
whatever.
shit. Ow. I'm in pain.
It's like when you swallow something that's too hot, you know what I mean? You're like, it's burning on the way down.
Yeah.
And you
I did
can
that today.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
usually if
and
it
you
hits
can't-
my tongue and it's too hot, I stop.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
slurped it on down.
And you can't vomit it back up either because it'll burn on the
No,
way
I had
back
a
up.
I was eating pancakes. And I ate
Real
The
hot.
pancakes are too hot.
Yeah, the pancakes.
How
were
hot are pancakes?
fresh off the pan, baby.
Like you slid it from the pan.
yeah, I just went. I rolled it up and went.
Pancakes are great.
No doubt. Thank you.
You
Yeah.
could also
Yeah, no doubt.
Everybody loves pancakes.
I don't.
Why?
Too thick. They make me feel sick.
You can have a thin pancake. That's
Yeah,
Well,
what
then
about
I like
crap?
crepes, but that's not a pancake. That's a crepe.
No, but you can make a thin pancake.
Yeah, it's called a crepe.
You can podcast the show as well. You can just search for us in whatever podcast app you use.
The crepe of media, some would say. Less dimensional.
We will be back with another episode next week, so look out for that. Goodbye.
Forever.
No?
Goodbye forever. Comment below if you like my lack of moustache.